Good morning. For those of you who don't know me, my name is John Coggle. I'm the marketing coordinator for Arden Stratus. And thought I'd start off today with a little story about a trip I took with one of the IT professionals who's in our ITC program, our independent tech consultants. He'd asked me to come with him to go see an accounting firm earlier this week. And so normally when that happens, I show up as a supporting role in case they have questions that he doesn't feel comfortable about how we do things on the back end. But you know, we worked with him for several months, and he started to feel really comfortable with the process of how to go through this. So anyway, we're there, and he starts talking, and explaining. The prospect would ask a couple questions, and he would explain it, and I'm just sitting there, and then the prospect looks over at me, and he goes, so how does this work between the two of you? I go, hey, we support independent technology professionals in helping their clients assess the best options and solutions. And if we think we're a good solution, but he's the one who determines whether you're the right fit or not. I'm here in case you have technical questions, but if you don't, I'm just along for the ride. And the prospect looks back over at Eric and goes, I knew you were smart. We've always valued your judgment. He says, but having this conversation with us proves to me you are a real professional because you're looking beyond trying to sell me something. We had a conversation for about 2 hours after that meeting about how good he felt after that little comment. And for what it's worth, he's going to start these technology assessment phase next week. Which is he goes through, starts making sure everything works the way it's supposed to. Take their software, we make sure it gets loaded correctly, so they can start testing it to make sure it's going to run the way they want. But we'll probably have them on here in 2 weeks. Nice sized accounting firm. 8 outside of their peak season of tax season. And then 6 to 7 for the rest of the year. So. This kind of leads us back to that. The reason why we exist is just to help technology professionals be able to have the best conversation with their clients. If all you have is a hammer, every problem looks like a nail. If all you really understand is have the client buy a server, put the server in the office, that's the solution you create. And the concern you have to have as a professional is, A, is it the right information every time? B, are they hearing something else that contradicts what I'm saying? So if they hear about the cloud and they come back and say, wow, my vendor says I should be here, and they're not talking to you about it, they're going to move. So be willing to have that conversation. We support you absolutely. We're not here to step in between you and your client. We prefer to work with you. We prefer to work through you. Our job is just to make it to where that client's data is absolutely, positively as protected as possible. Thank you for a great week. Hope you have a great weekend. Look forward to talking to you next week.